Hey folks, FJB3 here, the Wrestling Nut, more content for geeks. I wanted to do a video talking about the current landscape of the men's championship in the WWE. And if you get anything from my content, try to give you some good shit, please subscribe. So what we got going on here is kind of odd. John Cena has a match with CM Punk, a championship match at Clash of the Champions in Saudi Arabia. Punk is actually going to go there and compete. And this is an odd one to me, like I just said, because I thought Punk would be critical in the end of John Cena's retirement tour last champion. I thought he would actually take the belt off of him because that story would be really cool, a reverse story, but they're not doing that for some reason. I'll do a separate video about that. I think I cracked that nut. So what's happening there is John Cena's walking away with the belt. It's going to be a fine match, maybe some shenanigans, but 99.9% John Cena's walking away with the belt. I'm not sure what his next program will be, but it looks like CM Punk is just another stop in the John Cena's retirement tour. If they're going to do that again, do it with AJ Styles. They had a great feud in the past. If you want to drag this out past SummerSlam to Survivor Series, AJ Styles should be your next opponent, John Cena. That's just the Wrestling Nuts opinion. All right, so on the other end, Gunther surprises, puts to sleep Yeet Man, Jey Uso. Thank goodness, took the title off of him, which changes everything. And I'm glad they decided to pull the trigger, and it wasn't a Rollins cash-in, which is cool. So the next program with this belt is, looks like it's going to be with Goldberg, the 58-year-old Goldberg or whatever. You know, that's fine. Okay, they're going to have this match, it looks like, at a Saturday night's main event in Atlanta. All right, Gunther versus Goldberg. They'll put a stipulation on it, you know, retirement versus championship, whatever. That's wrestling 101 type shit. Gunther is winning. Goldberg, there's 100% chance he doesn't win. So there are your two world title, you know, next matches, okay? They occupy some weeks going on here. In the background, there's Seth Rollins. Now, since Gunther won and they pulled the trigger, they put Seth Rollins on hold as far as a cash-in. I thought after he won instead of LA Knight, they were thinking they were going to cash Rollins' Money in the Bank briefcase in sooner rather than later, but they changed their mind. So they're going to do those World Championship matches, and then Seth Rollins is getting into a feud with LA Knight, and I love LA Knight, but how's that going to work when LA Knight's one person and Seth Rollins' stable is three? So that's where that's going. Now, the cash-in is put on pause, folks. It's not going to happen. It's going to happen down the road. So we're going to get about at least 2 months here where that's never going to happen. He may tease it because that's what they do. That's the landscape of what's going on right now. I would do John Cena, AJ Styles after the CM Punk program. Gunther, I would do Sami Zayn in a program. They could turn Sammy heel. Gunther could go face. That makes sense. Seth Rollins still in the background is always cool. That's why the Money in the Bank is intriguing. So there are my thoughts, folks. I wanted to share that with you, give you my thoughts on what's going on with the world titles in the WWE right now. Give me yours. If you leave me a comment, I will respond. Like I said, if you got anything from what I just told you, any of my content, try to give you good shit, please subscribe. I do it for the love of the game, just the passion I have for pro wrestling. I get it right a lot, but I am the first one to admit when I get it wrong. Thanks for watching.